Hey, welcome back to T Academy. In the previous video, we learned about comments and common beginner errors. Today, we are going to learn one of the most important topics in Python, variable and data type. Variables are essential in programming because they allowed us to store information and use it later in our program. Think of a variable as a container that holds data or information. So you can come here and create a file, name variable, okay, variables.py. Then how to create a variable? Okay, you already know how to put a comment. Okay, you can say create, okay, yeah, create a variable. Create a variable. So to create a variable in Python, you just need to put what? You have to put, like I can say, n equal 10. When I said n equal 10, so here, let me put comments, single line, double line comment, multiple line comment, I mean. So here, n is what? N equal here name. N equal name. This is the name of the variable. And 10 equal the value of the variable. Value. Okay. So in Python automatically assign data type. The type here is int. Based on the value int. This is the type will be int, that is 10, because we assign 10 and Python will automatically take the data type. Those learn C++, they know to declare a variable in C or C++, you have to use what? You have to use this structure. You have to use what? Type. If it is C, you have to use type. After type, you have to use name. After name, you have to use value. But Python do not need a type. Python automatically assign the type of the variable based on the value you assign in the variable. So Python remove this type. It work on these two, name and Python work on these two, name and value. So Python take these two, name and value. In C, C++, okay, this one can be C, okay, or C++. Okay, C++, those are the programming language that Python, C and C++, those ask this one, type, name, and value. So when you declare variable like this one, you have n equal 10. So 10 is what? 10 is the value and n is the name of the variable. So n hold what? N hold 10 or n store 10. You can say n store 10 or n hold 10. So we can use another type, another one. For instance, I can say is equal 26. Okay, is equal 26. And I can say high equal 1.180. And after that, I can say what again? Is a student. Okay, is a student equal true. Is a student equal or a student equal true. So those are variables. Okay, these are now here age is what? A variable, and 26 is what? 26 is the value we assign the variable. High is what? Variable name, and now 1.8 is the value we assign in the variable. And we have a student is a variable name, and this one true is the value we assign in the variable. So what next? We have to know different type of different type of data, different type of data. Okay, in different type we have integer. Okay, okay, data type. Okay, we can say data. Okay, data type. Okay, in this one, in data types, okay, in data type we have a int. Okay, we have a integer data type. Okay, we have int. Okay, int is what? Int store values like numbers without decimal part. Int store numbers without decimal part. And let me put it in multiple comment. Okay, int. We have int. Int here store numbers. Okay, without numbers without the decimal part. And now we have str. Str means a string. String here store what? String here store text. Okay, text. But this text has to be in double quotation. Do not forget. The text is supposed to be in double quotation, like I can say A, B, C. Okay, so str string means has to store the text in double quotation. And after that, we have a Boolean part. Okay, we have a Boolean. Bool. Okay. Oh no. Boolean. We have Boolean. We have Boolean. Here is a double O. Okay, we have Boolean. So the Boolean has two values. These are what? The value are what? True or false? True or false? These are the value of Boolean. True or false? Okay, true or false? Then when we take our example, so how can I determine here? When I said age equal 20 is what? This one will be what? Twist type. Age equal 20 will be which type? It will be integer type because it holding the value without decimal part. And when I take this one, it will be which type? It will be str. Str means a string. Str means string, or you can write directly string, okay? A string or str. So this is str because it has what? It has decimal point. And this will be what? Boolean. Boolean because it has a what? True or false. So this one is a Boolean. Oh, I mean this one is not str. This is not str. This is a float. Float. This is a float. I mean, okay. Let's say this is a float because it has a. This is a float. Okay, float because it has decimal point. Float is has decimal point. And str I can say here. Let me declare str. Str equal. Okay. Or I can say nim. Okay. Nim equal what? Nim equal double quotation. I can say Mr. Okay. Nim equal double quotation Mr. So this is a str because it hold what? It hold a string value. Str. And this is a float because it holds the decimal point 1.8. And after that, how to check a data type in Python? To check a data, to print these values is simple. You just use a print function. Okay, you just use print function and in parentheses, use the variable name. Okay, in parentheses, use the variable name. And then when you execute it, you already know how to execute the value. When I execute it, it will directly print in a screen here, 26. Okay. So what next? I have to print all this value. I can print high again using print function. So printer, okay, printer. I can say printer. Then I can say high. Okay, print higher. Then when I execute again, it has to show 1.8 is not going to show the 0 because this is a decimal point is not going to show 0. Then we can print what? We can print is a student again, and we can print a name. We can print all those things. So how to check data type? To check a data type in Python is simple. You use a type function. Okay, type is a function that check the data type in function in Python. So to use type, you use type function with parentheses to check the data type. So how to check data type here? I say printer. Okay, printer parentheses. I use type. Okay, again I put parentheses. I put age. Okay, then Python will automatically give me the type of age. So when I execute it, I will say here class int because Python automatically store. In age, I give 26. 26, you put, we said what is an integer. So Python will automatically print the age class int. All others, you can use the same thing, printer, okay? Printer, parentheses, type, again, okay, type, We can use again parentheses and we can say hi. Okay, we can say hi. Then when you execute, it will say the same thing, class float, because high store what? High store decimal point. And the same thing with name, the same thing with string. So let have one exercise. Okay, the exercise says what? This is okay, before that, we have some concept for naming a variable. Before the exercise, let's talk about some concept for naming a variable. Okay, the first one, okay, how to name a variable. That's the most important part. Naming a variable. Okay, naming a variable. Okay, a variables. Okay, now here, how to name a variable. The first important thing is what? To name a variable, we have to do what? We have to start with letters, not the numbers. Okay, a variable name, first things are a variable name starter, okay, with letters, okay, letters or underscore, okay, underscore, letters or underscore. For instance, I can say what? I can say name, okay, or I can say nim, okay, nim equal what? Nim equal, beside that nim is here is take, let me say nim can hold a string value. So nim equal test, for instance, nim equal test. And to use underscore, I can say underscore is, okay, underscore is equal 26, okay? Underscore is equal 26. And this is the first rule, letters or underscore. The second rule is what? The second rule, the variable name cannot start with numbers. This is the second rule. The variable name cannot start with numbers. We use variable name without numbers. We don't need numbers. For instance, if somebody name like this, number 2, after that he said name, this will throw an error. When you execute it, it will throw an error. This one is not correct, declaring a variable before numbers, starting with numbers. Okay, when I said is, for instance, so this one will throw an error because it starts with numbers. Okay, that's the second thing. And the third thing is what? The variable cannot contain space. Okay, this is your third. Variable name cannot contain space. Without space, we can write variable name without space. I think at the first place I talk about that one. Either we can use a camel's case or we can use underscore. Okay, like camel's case is what I can say. Mine, I use like this. Okay, my now name, now I will write like this. Okay, my name. Okay, then I said equal. You can give your name. My name equal, you give your name. Or inside the quotation. Or you can use what? My underscore what? Underscore name. This is the best way to name a variable. So you put equal and you give your name inside the quotation. So this is the way to name a variable. And the fourth one is what? The fourth one, a variable name cannot take special characters. Special characters such as what? Such as act. This one. Variable name cannot take it. Okay? Or that or hatch or what? Modulo. A variable name cannot take modulo, or variable name cannot take what? Variable name cannot take an. So these special characters, variable name cannot hold them. So before finishing this video, let's have one exercise. Okay, let's have the exercise. The exercise says what? Let's say the exercise we have is that create 4 variable. Okay, in the exercise they said that to create 4 variable. Okay, one is let me put 4 variable. Okay, one is I'm putting them in double, like in multiple comment. One is name. 4 variable. One is name, and the second one is age. Okay, and the third one is country. Third one is country, and the fourth one is a student. Is a student. Okay, those are the variable. Is a student. So this is the 4 variables you have to create. Okay, you have to create by your own. Okay, name them as a. Okay, they said that to create 4 variables, name them as a name, age, country, and student. Okay, this is the 4 variables. After that, they said to assign values to each variable. So it's up to you. In the name, which name you have to give, it's up to you. Assign it assign it as you want. Age, you can give your age, you can give your name here, you can give your age, and you can give your country. A student, if you are a student, in this case, you have 2 cases, you have 2. And if you are a student, you use true. That means you are a student. If you are not student, you can use false. It means that you are not student. So this is the first question. You assign each variable by the corresponding value that it holds. And now after that, they said that to print them, you can print each variable here. You can print your name, you print your age, you print your country, and you print a student. Okay, that means you can use a print function. You use print function. Okay, after that, they said what? They said to check the data type of each variable. That means you have to use a printer, okay, and type to check the data type of the variable. So in the parentheses here, you have to use the name of the variable in this case. So to finish what we did, we declare a variable. To declare a variable in Python is simple. We use the name of the variable and we give the value. We do not need the type of the variable. Unless you are using C or C++ or other programming language, those require, or Java, like I can say, those require the type of a variable. But in Python, we do not use the type. We just declare the name and we give the value. Okay, Python will automatically take the data type from the value you assign. So this we said the n is a name and 10 is a value and int is a 10 because we give a number, okay, number without decimal. So in the next video, we are going to learn how to take input from user, like how to ask a user to type an input, and so that our program should be interactive. So let's practice this code, and let's see in the next video where we are going to where we are going to take input from user. Thank you for watching.